Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for the week of January 23rd, 2025. I am going to do, well, first of all, this is for entertainment purposes only. We all know that. Please like, share, and subscribe as it really does help the channel. I am going to pull cards from the Female Archangels Oracle from Calista. And then I'm going to get a clarifying card from the Elemental Oracle. And this is from Stacey Demarco. I don't often use this deck, and I'm really not that familiar with it, but I was really just drawn to it. And then for our 3-card pick, I am going to use the Cosmic Pearl Oracle, which I think these cards are just beautiful. And this is from Ashley Frost and Leah Shoman. So that will be for our 3-card pick today. So let's get started. And again, as I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe. As you know, this is the weekly energy reading. One of my most favorite readings that I do all week, although they're all my favorite in one way or another. But I always like these readings because they kind of get like deep into the energy for the week. And I kind of like that. So, let's see what we get. And I was just drawn, and I will tell you that this says it's the Female Archangels Oracle, but we might get some like male, what we consider male archangels, like Archangel Michael. But please just keep in mind that the archangels, you know, they really don't have they're really not really gender specific. But anyway, that being said, let's see what we get as I'm shuffling here. And of course, I will let you know what all the cards are that we get, and then we'll do more of a deep dive in them. Okay, I like that. Let's see what we got. And then let me pull one of these Elemental Oracles. Now, I don't even know if I've ever even used this deck before. I love this. It's just very quickly. It says Alchemy, Science, and Magic. Ooh, I like that too. So let's see what we get. Alchemy, Science, and Magic with the Elemental Oracle. Let's see what we get as a clarifying card here. Ooh, interesting. All right, so let me show you what cards we got today. The first card, and then we'll go through them. The first card I got, Archangel Cassiel, and this is number 32. 32 is a 5, which is change, but it says face, fear, and rise. Then I got, I'm going to say Archaea, virtue, which is open your heart. That's a number 3. 3s are very, very spiritual number, the Trinity. And then I got number 9, also like a 3, you know, multiple of 3. 9, which is, you know, very a divinity type of number. Also like kind of an ending type of number. You're coming up to the end. But this is Archaea, patience, trust the process. And then for our clarifying card, I got 26, which is an 8. 8 happens to be my most favorite number, which is like infinity. And then it says transformation and pressure. So let's just get right into this, because the first card being 32. And this says Archangel Cassiel, face, fear, and rise. You are unstoppable. Transform any self-talk that says otherwise. Live and lead without fear. Archangel Cassiel, whose name reflects divine speed, serves on the black ray of transcendence and potential alongside his counterpart, Archaea, serenity. Cassiel, also known as Caziel, being the angel of solitude, observes Earth without interfering as he honors the contrast of life for the growth it brings. In this way, Cassiel reflects more uncomfortable truths. Very interesting. He's stepping forward to help you love and bring into wholeness the parts of you that you feel are negative, dense, or dark. While duality can help you master the physical life experience, you decide what experiences you want to learn from. Cassiel adds, life is your teacher, we are just your guides. Invite in Archangel Cassiel for bringing shadow aspects into wholeness, connection to the ocean, dolphin and dragon realms, protection at sea, tapping into your inner warrior, and transforming ego. Oh, I love that. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Facing our fear and rising. And kind of taking a look at our shadow selves here. and clearing those if needed, if we're in the mood. Now we have Archaea Virtue. Open your heart. Open your heart to the healing you're ready for. That's what we just said, right? Be real with your feelings and discomfort will fade away. Archaea Virtue, whose name is derived from the Latin virtutem, meaning goodness, serves on the green, pink, and emerald ray of healing. Ray of healing, truth, and divine love with her counterpart, Archangel Raphael. Virtue, also known as, I'm going to say Maria, but I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced, reflects our innate holiness and our power to heal. She is a midwife to those who have just been through or are going through their spiritual awakening and helps us to prepare ourselves so we can become the master we came here to be. Virtue is helping you to love yourself so you remember who you are. Open your heart and imagine doves, Virtue's symbol, bringing peace to your mind, body, and soul. You can't change past events, but you can change how you respond to them. Focus on forgiveness to absolve the emotional hooks, triggers, and traumas that incite dis-ease. Make peace with the other person, you, the environment, and or the situation. Let go. Let love in. Invite in Archaea Virtue for spiritual awakening and development, integrating peace and understanding, honesty, expansion of the heart, and higher heart chakras, and comfort in dark, dense moments. Oh, I love this. So we're going to face our fears and we're going to rise, and we're also going to open our heart and have patience and moving forward. And I just love that. And then, I just said have patience as we move forward. And of course, who do we have here? That we also have Archaea Patience, which is trusting the process. Like flowers that grow from seed, your desires are growing and will soon bloom. Trust the process, marvel in the magic. Archaea Patience's name is derived from the Latin patientia, meaning endurance. She serves on the rainbow ray of music, manifestation, and integration with her counterpart, Archangel Sandalphon. Patience, also known as Shekinah, is the angel of earth. I love that. Depicted as pregnant, she reflects that your desires may take time to mature before they can birth. As frustrating as this can be in the moment, she guides you to stay open, to trust in the inevitable emergence of your desires. For manifestations happen from allowing, not controlling, the workings of the heart, not the mind. Your ideas, projects, and dreams are coming into being. Relax. Enjoy the process of their becoming. Invite in Archaea Patience for trusting you're worthy to receive, maintaining source alignment, gentleness, faithfulness, development of the base chakra and auric field, and connection with nature. I'm loving all of this because it is facing our fears and rising, opening our hearts, and trusting the process. Before I even start talking, let's bring in this 26, which is this patience. Which is the pressure, which I find kind of interesting about all this. The element is air. I love that. That's a beautiful picture. You can view pressure as being negative, or you can view it as being a shaper, director, or positive influence. Find a happy medium where you can benefit and not be disadvantaged. Pressure is simply defined as how much something is pushing on something else and is measured scientifically by the analysis of an applied force by a liquid or a gas. Atmospheric or barometric pressure is the pressure within the Earth's atmosphere. Blood pressure is how much pressure the force of the circulating blood is applying to the veins and arteries of the body. Pressure can be a shaping influence, especially when applied to the Earth's crust and plates. We also find the liquid pressure of water important, especially when going deep into the ocean when diving. The pressure of air exerts change on boiling points, thus at higher altitude, the air pressure is different. Modern people often refer to the pressure their jobs, bosses, or life in general poses on them. Many people perform best under pressure, viewing it as a focusing force, while studies show a small amount of pressure can assist performance in a wide variety of fields. Emergency physicians, the military, and pilots train under higher than average pressure situations. However, there can be a point when too much pressure harms cognitive performance, when the pressure becomes overwhelming and it is impossible to focus clearly. Yeah. You know what? It reminds me of, of like facing our fears and rising, trusting the process, opening our heart. And stress, right? We need a little stress. We need a little stress in our lives or we won't get anything done, right? We need a little pressure. It's when our stress becomes distress, right? When we cross that barrier. So how do we like keep ourselves from a little bit of stress, having that stress in our lives so we get motivated to do stuff and to move forward, but not having distress where we're rendered ineffective and we have disease and where we do make ourselves sick and now we're ineffective, right? So how do we do that? Well, we face our fears, right? We rise. We face our fears and we rise. And we open our heart. We open our heart not just to love, well, always to love. I mean, that's really to me, like, whenever I don't know what to do, it's always like, let's concentrate on love, grace, kindness, right? Always just go back to love. If I don't even know what to do, and there's many times in life I'm like, I don't even know what to do in this situation. I mean, I don't know. And I'm a person who, I don't have a lot of like deep thoughts. All I know is what's the easiest, what's the base, how do I get there the fastest and the straightest line? And I'm like, just go back to love. That's it. That's all I have to do. Go back to love. That's it. Focus on love. And I will tell you, that's really all we have to do. Open our heart. Take those 3 breaths, those 3 deep breaths, feet flat on the floor, 3 deep breaths, open the heart, concentrate on love, right? Grace, grace under pressure is what I'm hearing. Love, just, opening our hearts. And you know what? Trusting the process. Because you know what? This process that we're all going through right now, this pressure, it's actually good in many ways. I mean, obviously, if it's distress, obviously, if you have to go, and you have to see a professional, absolutely go do that. Absolutely. A mental health professional, whatever. Absolutely. This, as you know, what we do here for entertainment purposes only, please go get the help, you need. I know, please. But if we're looking under a little bit of pressure, it's good because also this pressure brings things to the forefront. It makes things bubble up to the top where we as a collective and we as people say, you know what, I don't really like that, or I really do like that, or whatever. It helps us to see things so that we can move forward as a collective and move forward in each of our lives. It helps me when I see things, a little bit of pressure. Oh, okay. A lot of pressure. I'm like, wait, I don't like that. I'm going to take a step back. Am I afraid of something, right? I can step up to the plate, and I can change it. And I can say, I don't want to move forward in that way in my life. This or that's bothering me. I'm going to either step back or I'm going to face my fear and rise. I might step back for a little bit. And that's my way to rise, is to step back and regroup and move forward, right? But also at some, in opening my heart. And also though, at some point, stepping back and trusting the process. And then, moving forward on a day-to-day basis. And realizing too, I think this is important for me, and I will be happy to share it with you, is trusting the process and knowing that circumstances around me are always going to be changing. And the circumstances around me don't matter. They're always going to be in flux. It doesn't matter what I do, who I think is on my side or not on my side, or what I think their point of view. It doesn't matter. Events, situations, people, whatever. Circumstances are always going to be changing, and they don't matter. What matters is my state of being. Who am I in my heart? Who am I in my mind, in my soul, right? Who am I, right? What is my state of being? Am I calm? Am I happy? Am I loved? Do I represent love to myself? Am I that's what I need to be. I need to be grounded. So circumstances don't matter. State of being does, because circumstances are always changing, and I can't change fast enough usually to keep up with them because that's just how things are, and it's just how things are now, and it's just how things, how things are. And really, it's not a big deal to me. It's like, it is what it is, because what it is too is it's helping to clear like all these other things going on. And it's helping for things to come up to the surface, and things really can't change and get better until all this stuff comes up and clears out. So, and then changes, and people will say, moving forward, I would like to do it a different way. So that's what we're going to do. And that's how I look at what we're going through right now. And you know what? In some ways, I welcome it, because things are changing, and we're in a very changing time right now. But you know what? It's also helping me to really get in touch with myself and who am I as I move forward, and how do I want things to be as I move forward, not only for myself but as a collective world, as a society. So there you go. That's, I think, our weekly energy reading, which I think these cards really again fell into place here, as they always do, which I just love that. So now we're going to do our 3-card reading with this beautiful, the pictures on this Cosmic Pearl Oracle are just gorgeous. So let me shuffle the cards for our 3-card pick. And again, this is the Cosmic Pearl Oracle. So here, let's see what we have for our 3-card pick. One more shuffle. All right, and I'm actually going to read, I'll read out of the book too for each card, so we get a little bit more depth, because these cards I'm not really familiar with. So card 1, card 2, card 3, think about which card resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. All right, if you pick card 1, you got 1, and it says Divine Daily Devotion, cultivate, create space, and connection, which I love, because it's kind of what we're talking about today. And it says, when we sit in daily devotion, we cultivate a relationship with spirit and our soul. We lean into self-love as we show up fully for ourselves, creating space each day to call back in our power, return to our own energy, come back to ourselves, and hold space to connect with the divine will allow us to activate our channel, ground our energy, and expand our intuitive senses. That's card 1. If you picked card 2, 43, and it says Wisteria Rooted, Longevity, Luck, and Fearless. So let's see what 43 says. Wisteria represents resilience and longevity and can live for centuries. Wisteria flowers can activate the ability to overcome obstacles, attract prosperity, and activate psychic receptiveness. Wisteria is also associated with the crown chakra and allows you to connect with divine energy. Aphrodite used to plant wisteria in her gardens for luck. This magical plant also brings feelings of nostalgia and beautiful memories of the past. This card is coming to you with the essence of longevity and grounding energy. When we feel a sense of urgency as a light leader, we tend to want to rush. We feel ungrounded and chaotic. Slow down. You are not running out of time. There is space for you to create and follow your dreams, all in this lifetime. So there you go, card 2. And if you picked card 3, you picked number 11, and it says Saltwater Codes, Cleanse, Protection, and Remembrance. So let's see what we have for number 11, Saltwater Codes. Saltwater is a cleansing, protective, and activating code. This card comes with a message to sit with your emotions and allow them to heal you. Remember all that you have overcome and acknowledge how powerful and potent your magic is, and that your sensitivity is your superpower. Meditate near water and call in the goddess Aphrodite to support you within your current or future endeavors. All right, there you go, my friends. That's our weekly energy reading for January 23rd, 2025. I will be back tomorrow for our weekend energy reading. Namaste, my friends.